Happy Christmas and Merry New Year. The Kings have returned from our short holiday hiatus. How is everybody doing? I'm Tag, that's Ice. What's up, sir?
How's it going? Okay, we're going to do a quick little recap of this year's movies. Record-breaking
Star Wars!
$11 billion.
Star Wars!
Yeah, Star Wars.
Star Wars!
Star Wars right now is just breaking every record. It took
$700 million in 14 days, people. What the hell? Come on.
Yeah.
$1.4 billion worldwide.
Yeah. It took Jurassic Park 5 months to get to that. Like
Jurassic World?
Jurassic World 5 months plus to get that. And we did it in 14 days.
You got to understand. Jurassic World made over $652 million domestically. Took it all summer to do that. Now, look, that's a hell of a feat because only, Avatar and Titanic are the only other movies that made over $650 million. The original Avatar, not the original Avatar, the original Avengers did $623 million, if memory serves. But again, those are only movies that top $600 million. This movie does it not even a month of release, not even 3 weeks of release. It's just basically demolishing every record known to man. It's the fastest movie to 100 million, 150, 200, all the way up to $700 million. And they're saying, look, there's an outside chance that this movie could actually become the first movie to make over $1 billion domestically. That's retarded.
If they does that, that's just a ridiculous feat. We're at 1.4 billion, you said?
1.4 billion worldwide.
Worldwide. And plus, we have not hit the China market yet.
Has not opened in China.
Yep, that is the 9th.
Yes.
And that is the second largest market. Hopefully it does good. They never really pushed Star Wars movies, at least the last couple ones.
They're expecting an opening week of about $100 million.
Yes. So, it's still a long ways to go for Avatar, but I think it got $3 billion.
Easily. At this point, the question really is right now... it's not whether or not it's going to beat Avatar, it's just by how much it's going to beat Avatar.
Okay, yeah, because we've seen it twice. We're going to go see it again after we're done with this. Then
Nerds! And it was awesome.
Yeah, then we're going to go see it again next week, and then probably a couple more times after that. I have people
and this is somebody that likes the Star Wars prequels, okay? Okay? This new one was fucking awesome. All right?
Yeah, so it's ridiculous. My older brother, not a big Star Wars fan, loved it. He's talking about maybe go seeing it again. People at work that's seen it once, twice, even 3 times already. It's just a juggernaut. I had expectations to this movie, and it's just ridiculous, blowing everything out.
It opened at almost $250 million in December.
Yeah,
the December record was barely $85 million. $250 million just about.
Yeah,
and it did $149 million its second weekend. Yeah, it's going to do 90 this weekend. That's sickening.
Yeah.
Sickening.
Hopefully the first $1 billion movie. Yeah, the only thing that's going to break this one will be the next Star Wars movie, Episode 8. Not the what's the one? What comes out next year? Rogue One.
Rogue One.
I don't
Rogue
think
One.
I don't
Star
think
Wars
it's going
Wars.
to. Yeah, it's not going to break nowhere near.
No, it's not going to do these type of numbers, but
it's going to go big.
It's going to be. Look, all it has to do is be good because we talked about before. All this movie had to do was be good. I didn't expect a 94% on Rotten Tomatoes and a 90% audience rating. It's just sickening. The numbers are.
I was hoping sickening. I was hoping for a high 80s.
Yes, I was hoping for a high 80s.
It was like any above 80, I was happy.
Anything above 80, I'd have been ecstatic. Then the first reviewers come, okay, 100%, okay, whatever. Then it. Then it dropped down to 97. Then it dropped to 94 and stayed there. And then it went back to 95, and then it's been fluctuating back and forth ever since. And I'm like, this movie's going to be huge. And granted, I didn't think it'd be as big as it turned out. But granted, it broke the internet, in terms of, when the tickets went on sale. So we shouldn't be that surprised, but the numbers are just absolutely ridiculous.
It's 10 years ago was the last one came out.
Yeah.
And it's just a whole new ball game right now. Because when I went to high school, when you were in high school, the stuff that we liked, people didn't like. It's just plain and simple. You didn't see people with Star Wars shirts that much. You didn't see people with X-Men, Superman, whatever. You just, that core group, we got made fun of it for it, but now everyone's doing it.
I remember going, I was 8, going to see the very first movie in 1977. Everybody had Star Wars t-shirts, this, that, the other, but of course, it was popular. There was no other movie like that at the time. Then, when the prequels came out, say what you want about the prequels, they did, the saga took a hit in terms of the fan reaction. But this is pretty much what fans want. They wanted to see what happened with Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, Princess Leia. They wanted to see these classic characters again. And what's awesome about the movie is that we get the classic characters, but the new characters are awesome. So, we're not going to spoil anything for you. Just go see the movie. It's really awesome, and just wow.
Yeah, it's like I said, we're going to see it for the 3rd time, and we plan on seeing it next week, and at least 3 or 4 more times.
Wow. Hey, whatever, man. Just saying, Star Wars is back, baby.
Yes. Okay, like I said, we said $11 billion. So not all of it's Star Wars. We're going to recap.
If it wasn't for Star Wars.
Yeah, I know. But I'm saying this is not all Star Wars. But it wasn't for Star Wars, wouldn't be $11 billion. But there's
Star Wars
other.
Resuscitated the year.
Yes, oh yes. So I've seen over 20 movies this year in theater, and God knows how much you've seen. Probably not as much, but pretty damn close, I'm guessing.
I've seen my share.
Yeah. So we've probably seen close to 40 movies, if not between the both of us. So we have a small list for you. No particular order, because we don't want to say this one's better than this one.
Mine's alphabetical. That way, can't piss anybody off.
We're just gonna go off his list because somebody forgot his list at home. My bad.
So unprofessional.
Yeah, this is
so
so
unprofessional.
But I know my top 5.
You see what I'm dealing with?
So.
You see what I'm dealing with? Oh, this unprofessionalism.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever. So you want to break that list out for me, my good man?
The list is from my top 10. Remember, all in alphabetical order, so don't anyone get pissed off at me. All right. Creed, Inside Out. What is this? Kingsman, Secret Service, awesome movie.
Yes, I do like that one.
Mad Max Fury Road, The Martian, Mission Impossible Rogue Nation, The Revenant, Sicario, Spotlight, Star Wars The Force Awakens. Those are my top 10 movies.
Okay, we'll talk about a quick of them. First off, we'll start with Creed.
Rocky with a black guy.
Yeah.
Awesome. And it totally works.
Yeah, I was surprised about that movie. I was going to wait and see what the score on Rotten Tomato was for that one, but pleasantly surprised. Good acting.
Another 94%er.
Yeah, good acting. Had a lot of heart in it.
Stallone's going to get an Oscar nod.
Yeah.
Again, no spoilers. We expect you to go and see these movies.
Yeah, highly recommend that one. It's still in theaters. Highly recommend that one. Anything else to say?
Inside Out, man.
Inside Out. Yep, that was another good one. That one's now on DVD.
Great Pixar movie.
Yeah.
Probably the best Pixar movie in a while.
Yeah, I mean, last couple ones haven't been doing too good. I mean, The Brave was kind of a big letdown.
Still haven't seen it.
Yeah, it wasn't bad, but it was just misleading.
Just had no interest in seeing it.
Yeah, it was supposed to be their big comeback after their mistake with Cars again.
Oh, and their upcoming Cars 3.
Yeah. Yay! Yeah, I mean, The Good Dinosaur was good. Nothing spectacular about that one, but...
Inside Out's the best Pixar movie since Toy Story 3.
Yeah, definitely go get it. It is now on DVD. Recommend renting it, buying it, whatever.
Kingsman: The Secret Service. Biggest surprise of the year for me. Yeah. I had zero expectations, and this movie is real. Not only is it awesome, it's really fun.
Yeah, it's one of those fun. It almost kind of reminded me of like a Quentin Tarantino movie. Some of them.
Well, it's like a mishmash of It's like Quentin Tarantino made a James Bond movie.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, it was good. We saw
because the comic book was crazy. And I'm like, how are they going to do the comic book? And dude, in the movies, look, rent it. It's awesome. Get it on Redbox. It's an awesome movie.
Yes, I highly recommend that one. Okay, next one.
Mad Max Fury Road.
Yeah.
If I have a favorite movie of the year, this one would be it.
That would probably be my second. But yeah, of all the movies that surprised me, that one would be it. That movie was just a visual masterpiece.
That movie was a firm kick in the balls. 70-year-old director just produces this brilliant piece of...
Yeah, because...
Dude, it was just awesome. Everything in that movie worked.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's going to special effects, which one thing I like about Star Wars, he took a step back and went back to a lot of puppets and all that stuff like that.
But it's still loaded with a ton of CG.
Yes, but I'm saying is, I like it because Star Wars did that, and Mad Max we're just going to get cars and blow shit up.
You gotta, of my list, with Creed and Star Wars and Mad Max and a movie that didn't make my list, Jurassic World, those movies they played a ton on nostalgia. Jurassic World, hey, we're back in the park again, blah, blah, blah. Creed is, again, a Rocky movie with a black guy. And there's nothing wrong with that because it's awesome. And Star Wars, again, some people call it New Hope 2.0, but guess what? It works.
Oh, yeah, it definitely works.
And Mad Max, of course, people that loved, The Road Warrior back in 82. I remember when that came out. I mean, the movie plays on nostalgia. And look, fans like me ate that up because, look, even though I'm not in my 20s anymore, I'm still a relevant movie fan. And I still go to the movies. And these are movies that made me think, whoa, man, it was just like back in 77. Whoa, it's just like back in 76. Whoa, just like back in 82. Wow. It's just taking me back, man. And, look, given the retarded numbers of Star Wars, people are getting off on nostalgia, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Because the last time I saw a movie doing this kind of business this crazily was actually the original. That's back in 1977. I mean, everybody went to see that movie. People who normally didn't like sci-fi, people who normally didn't go to those kind of movies, went to see Star Wars. Everybody went to see it.
And basically, it's 77 all over again.
Pretty much.
Yes.
Pretty much. But the thing about Mad Max Fury Road, dude, Charlize Theron, one of the best female performances of the year. Of course, the Daisy Ridley as Rey in Star Wars was also up there, but Charlize Theron was a beast as Fury.
Yeah, she was pretty good in that
movie. And Tom Hardy's mumbling worked. You know what I'm saying?
He's like...
Max isn't someone who really is comfortable talking, and it worked.
Yeah.
So, dude, that movie was just fantastic.
Yeah, like I said, the special effects were...
Visual spectacle.
Visual special effects.
Dude, it was just everything about that movie worked.
Yeah, let's just get in the car, no dialogue, and just blow shit up. And it freaking worked. Okay, next one.
Speaking of the desert, The Martian. Great movie.
Oh, yeah.
A return to form for Ridley Scott. Ridley Scott hasn't made a great one in a while. But this one he knocked it out of the park. The Martian was fantastic. Matt Damon delivered a great performance. I mean, everything about that movie worked.
Yeah, that was actually on my top 5 list. Saw that with a friend. I don't know if you've seen that one with you, but very pleasantly surprised with that one. Mm-hmm. Great acting, like I said. It was on the edge of my seat the whole time with that one. Very, very well done.
Well, the reason I love The Martian is probably the reason I like the original Iron Man so much. And there's a great comparison here. The stuff about the first Iron Man that I loved was when he was coming up with the tech, when he was putting the suit together.
Yeah.
And The Martian is simply him going through, okay, how am I going to stay alive? Watching him problem solve is really, really cool.
Yes, yeah.
So, it was. Yeah. Anything else?
No, that one. Next one.
Mission Impossible, Rogue Nation. Boom. Tom Cruise, 53 years old. This guy is a maniac. And you know what? Mad love. Mad respect, dude. Right there, brother.
He's like 5'7". He's like, I got to prove some shit. So he's like, this is crap.
Look, I wouldn't hang off of a plane. I wouldn't do a motorcycle stunt without a helmet. I won't even get on a motorcycle. I won't even look at a motorcycle. Okay?
He just walks like this. I'm too afraid.
This guy is just insane, and it's awesome. I don't want to hear crap about anybody bitching about how old they are for these movies. This guy is 53 years old and still doing it, and doing it better than most. Mission Impossible Rogue Nation was awesome. And dude, big shock, another awesome female lead. We got Furiosa and Fury Road. We got Rey in Star Wars, and we have the female spy in Mission Impossible: Rogue Nation, played by Rebecca Ferguson. Dude, she was incredible in this movie. She's the best part of the movie. And yes, she's coming back for the 6th one. Yes, awesome.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm not a huge Mission Impossible fan, but we went to see that one because it got such good reviews, and you really want to see it. But once again, I was pleasantly surprised.
It was awesome, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was really good. A lot of special. I mean, I wasn't lost in the story at all because, like I said, I haven't really seen the last 5 or 6, whatever. I've seen like the first one, maybe half the second one, but wasn't lost at all.
The last 2 were the best.
Yeah. So I mean, if you haven't seen the Mission Impossible movies, don't worry about it.
See this one.
Definitely. Yeah, see this one. You don't have to see the rest of them. Great special effects, good acting.
If you're gonna see a spy movie from 2015, this is the one to see. Because Spectre was okay, but dude, this is the one to see.
Yeah. So
after that, we have The Revenant.
I haven't seen that one, so I'll let
Leonardo DiCaprio will win the Oscar for Best Actor. And the movie was just incredible visual feast. I mean, dude, it's shot with natural light. Who does that? And it's not an easy movie to watch. I'm not saying it's a bad movie. It's just what Leonardo DiCaprio's character goes through is really tough. But the movie is just a masterwork. It's from the Inarritu, the guy that won the Oscar last year for directing Birdman. Dude, great movie. You have to see it. You have to see it.
How was Tom Hardy in that one?
Tom Hardy again. Another instance where his mumbling worked. It worked for the character. The guy he plays is pretty hardcore. Look, I'm not going to ruin the movie for you. You guys should go out and see it, experience it. It's just, Tom Hardy's character is the way he is for a reason on screen. He has excuses for everything he does. But dude, you just got to see it.
I talk about upcoming star. I have not seen anything of his that I haven't hated yet.
The guy's a really good actor.
Yeah,
man.
So he's been picking smart. He's been picking smart roles. I mean, what was the first one? He did the Batman as Bane.
First time most people saw him was in Inception, and he did a movie called Bronson, and it got a lot of press, and of course, playing Bane. But he's had a really good year. He also had Legend, where he played the twins, the Krays, the British mobsters. He also had The Revenant this year, which he might get a Best Supporting Actor nod for. I don't know. He might. But, and Mad Max, dude. Look, guy's had a great year.
Yeah.
He's had a great year. After The Revenant, there's Sicario. Emily Blunt, Benicio del Toro. Great movie.
Again, haven't seen this one, so I'll let you take this one.
The FBI is about drug cartels, it's about Mexico, dude. Josh Brolin isn't. Dude, look. The least said about it, the better. Look, you need to see this movie. It's really well done. Emily Blunt is just awesome. Just look. Just see the movie. That's all I'm going to say about it. Just see the movie. I don't want to spoil anything for you. Spotlight. Movie that will probably, most likely win Best Picture this year. The movie covers this, the 2002 Boston Globe story from the Spotlight team about the sex scandal among the Catholic clergy in Boston. It's a tough movie to watch, but it's so brilliantly acted. It's so brilliantly paced, and the story just pulls you in. But it's not easy to watch because of the subject matter and exactly how many clergy were involved and how many victims there were and how big a conspiracy it turned out to be about. It's a really well done movie and will probably win Best Picture. So you really need to see it. Go out and see it. It's in theaters. Look, it's a great movie. And last but not least, Star Wars: The Force Awakens, which, look, there are just no words. No words. No words.
Yeah, we're going to wrap things up in a couple minutes because we got to go see Star Wars again.
Yes, we do.
But, so yeah, $11 billion, record-breaking year.
In spite of Fantastic Four.
I was just about
to bring that up.
Well, technically, it made gross $47 million.
It was a pile of steaming shit. So.
Yes, but it will still. It technically didn't lose money because it cost like 120 to make, and it made like 160, 80 or whatever it was. But technically, it still lost money. For me, that was by far the biggest disappointment. The only reason why we seen it was so we can do a review on it.
Look, what pissed me off is that the opening was so promising. The first quarter of the movie is actually really good, and then it just goes way the hell off the rails.
Yeah, it's
wow.
No reason for Dr. Doom to be mad. He was. I mean, they shouldn't set anything
we
up.
shouldn't even waste words on it.
They didn't set anything up right. I think the two biggest disappointments of the year were
for me, Fantastic Four.
Well, Fantastic Four, yeah, but for movie wise, lost a lot of money. Number one was what was it? Future? What's that one?
Tomorrowland.
Tomorrowland lost like what, 120 million?
Oh God, I didn't. I didn't bother saying it.
Yeah, I mean, basically for the reviews I heard on it, it was really good until the end, and just fucked it up. So whatever.
I didn't bother.
Yeah, I didn't bother either. And next one was the Jupiter's Ascending.
Look, you know what? That was crap this year.
So bad.
Jupiter Ascending. I mean, look, Fantastic Four was like, Ben-Hur compared to Jupiter Ascending.
Yeah.
The Wachowskis have fallen way off since the Matrix movies.
Yeah, well, after the first Matrix, this last one's around.
Yeah, the first one was awesome. Then the second and third one were like, what the hell is that?
Yeah, I mean, the third one was like...
but again, enough about the bad. Dude, what's coming next year is what I'm excited for because, look, dude, it's 2016. We got Deadpool next month. We got Batman v Superman in March. We got Captain America Civil War in May. We got X-Men Apocalypse in May. We have, Suicide Squad in August.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting.
Doctor Strange, dude. Is that November? Gambit technically still supposed to come out in October.
Don't hold your mouth on that one.
And Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, which, dude, I enjoyed the first one. I thought the first was going to be a steaming pile, and it wasn't. It was actually enjoyable.
Yeah, enjoyable, not great. So.
Yeah, enjoyable. It was fun. So I'm hoping for, even though the trailers do look really dumb, I'm just hoping.
Yeah, the special effects on Bebop Rocksteady. First of all, I'm glad they're there.
I'm glad they're there. It just looks really stupid.
They just look really off in those flying vehicles. I'm guessing it's crane, but it's just...
I say this. It looks really stupid for all the best reasons. It looks like it's just going to be a stupid good time at the movies.
Yeah. So we'll definitely do more in-depth...
but honestly, what are you looking forward to the most?
Because
if I had to guess, I'd say
my top three.
I'd say definitely Deadpool.
Yep.
Definitely Civil War.
Yep.
And definitely Batman v Superman.
There's my top three. Yes.
Yeah. Mine are the same, but dude.
They just keep showing previews for Deadpool, and it just looks
Deadpool just looks absolute, dude.
It's gonna be the most violent superhero movie by far, but
look,
it just looks great.
The way Fox has marketed this thing, I mean, they're just, you know what? They just basically said, "Fuck it, let's just have fun with it."
I don't even think they're even marketing it. They're just like Ryan Reynolds is doing whatever he's doing.
Go out and have a good time. Because look. Internally, they were talking about, from what I understand, the internal Fox numbers had the movie opening around $30 million, and that's doubled since. And people were, hey, it could open at $70 million. Oh my God, it could be the first R-rated movie to open north of $100 million. So, because the biggest R-rated opening right now is The Matrix Reloaded, $91 million. So, dude, and I'm just gonna say this: if Deadpool is half as good as the trailers indicate, this movie's going to make a ton of money, and we're going to get X-Force as a result of it. We're going to get Cable on the big screen as a result of it.
Oh, yeah, those guys are coming no matter what. But.
Dude, and, look, Deadpool becoming a big hit, dude, and trust me, after that first weekend, Fox is going to fast-track Deadpool 2. Yeah. Deadpool 2 will go into production no later than next summer, okay?
Yeah.
Of course, it won't be that fast, but you kind of get the gist of what I'm going with. Yeah. But Deadpool's next month.
Yeah, I am very, very excited. Like I said, those are my top 3 movies.
And Batman v Superman, dude. Because look. Make it rain, baby. Make it rain.
But let Star Wars get their money first. So,
it's probably still be in theaters.
Yeah, I mean,
it'll still be theaters when Captain America comes out.
Oh yeah, well, like I said, Jurassic World's 5 months to do that, and they're doing it at that. So, I mean, they need their $3 billion. So,
they're gonna have to print money with Star Wars characters on it now just to keep up, dude. You gotta have $100 bill with Darth Vader's face on it. Look, dude, it's coming. Look, yeah, it's coming.
So it's a new year. We're gonna start buckling down. We're gonna start doing more videos for it. We're gonna buckle down. Maybe try to do our Facebook pages. We're gonna focus more on this. I'm gonna focus more on my writing. Try to do more and more movie stuff for you guys. Hopefully we get more people to watch it, because obviously we're having a blast right now.
Don't touch me.
What time is it? It is almost time for, it's getting close. So we're going to go see Star Wars. We're going to do some more previews for you really soon. I'm off this week, so we're going to do a couple more this week. Then, like I said, we're just going to keep doing them until you guys eventually start watching them and liking it. So I am Ice. This is Tank. We are Pop Culture Kings.
Again, with the touching. What's up? Come on, stop it.
You're so silky smooth.
Really?
Okay, so we're Pop Culture Kings. We'll see you later, because we got to go see Star Wars again.
Racial harassment. Deuces!